What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let me make this good here for all of you watching. Hello, welcome to the Whiskey Reaper channel. This is the afternoon stream, and if you guys already know, I line up topics for each and every one of you. But I had to say this, I usually do sound checks at the beginning of the show, so allow me to check my mic, make sure it's on. And for all of you watching, hey, the title of the stream is When is Drinking Whiskey Too Much for a Newbie? That's what we're going to be talking about today on this stream. Anyways, allow more people to show up on the chat room. Here we go one more time. Check. Sound check. Oh man, if you guys think it's easy to do streams out here, let me tell you this, it's not easy. And so let me check the sound check one more time. If you can, do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed already, remember, this stream is mainly for you guys. If you guys are watching in the afternoon, thank you for watching. I'm also going to say, if you can, do me a favor and subscribe on Instagram. It helps out a bunch. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Or for all of you watching, I'm going to tell you, this stream is going to be good. I'm going to try to give the best possible answers to everything. And also, if you haven't already, please do me the favor. It helps out if you hit me with the boom. Hit me with the thumbs up on here. And for all of you that do not know, Reaper Coup. I think you guys know what time it is. Reaper Coup, we're number one. Hell yeah, we're number one. We're going to be talking about this subject right now very soon. And let me just check my sound one more time. Let me make sure the internet's good because this is a live stream. Nothing on these live streams get edited. There's no script. Everything flows how it is, and also I will be dropping a link in here just in case. I sometimes forget to drop the link, and this link is for anybody that has ever been on the show. And if you have a wrench, to get a wrench, I'm going to tell you, you have to support, and most of the time when you're supporting, that means sending a lot of super chats, always being into the chat rooms. And for all of you watching, I'm going to tell you this. I think we're going to do an amazing stream here, but allow more people to show up. It's currently 4:15 p.m. here in the afternoon. It is 3/7/2024, and let's allow more people to get into the chat room while I go get my cigar. Because yes, I'm going to be smoking a little bit of a cigar, and also we got the Bitcoin prize on here. That's going to be fantastic for all of you. But we have a good show for all of you, so allow me to do that. yeah. Let's use this up, yeah. This is, hey, shout-outs to, who was it that gave me this? I don't even remember. Hey, make sure to cut that. Beautiful. Ooh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at God damn. Holy heavens. Look at that. Look at that cut. Look at that cut. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about, baby. That's what we're talking about. You're probably asking, why do I put Celine Dion? I think this stream needs Celine Dion, okay? Some of you out there, you need Celine Dion. You need Celine Dion. Make sure to... Hey, you need Celine Dion. Here we go. Let's light this baby up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, what a stream. Damn. What a stream. God damn, what a stream. Sing it to me, Celine Dion. You're getting nice and toasted. Shoot. Time out. I gotta make sure the flowing is flowing up in here. All of you watching, the title on this stream: when is drinking whiskey too much for a newbie? I'm gonna talk about it today on the stream. But before we hit any high tones out here, I gotta start with this. I gotta put some lumberwood on here. Let's do this. Come on.
Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. We're heading for something.
Shit. Man, that flame was popping. Did you see that? Hey, we need some Celine Dion in our life. We do. Shit. This is gonna be good. For all of you watching, I'm drinking some coffee. Coffee. Here we go. How beautiful. Let's sip this up. We need some Celine Dion over here. Hell yeah. Ribbon coat. It's gonna go into the bridge. Into the bridge. Ribbon crew. You know what time it is, Ribbon crew. We're number one. Man, I need a double bang out here. Boom it. Hey, what a triple banger. Come on, boom it. Another one. One more time. Boom it. Okay, that's enough. I need more. Celine Dion, I need more from you.
Sometimes I am frightened, but I'm ready to love for the power of love.
Hey man, the stream. When is drinking whiskey too much? When is drinking whiskey too much? Reaper crew, I'ma tell you.
Now
When
we can see
is
this rock. Alright, it's a nice one.
when is drinking too much? much? Somebody tell me, when is drinking too much? Let's show that one more time, baby, one
Now
more
we can see
time.
the drop. All right, so nice.
There you go, Dirk. Hey, man, I'll show you one more time, but I'll show you one more time. Let me show you Dirk one more time.
Now we can
Dirk.
see the drop. All right, so nice.
Let me say this. When is drinking whiskey too much for some of you? For all of you watching, hey, I hope you enjoyed the intro. For all of you that do not know, mainly the afternoon shows, it is straight up topics. I have a double stream for all of you. Today, I have whiskey talk, and also I do have a beautiful segment for you. And if you think that I am not going to show you Bitcoin, boom! Hell yeah, I'm going to show you Bitcoin. What do I look like? Come on, man. Of course I'm going to show you Bitcoin. And here we go. Boom it. Bitcoin currently 67,360. Yes. We're getting close to the $70,000 range, and I told many of you it's going to be very hard for Bitcoin to hit that range. But for all of you watching, let me say this, okay? This is the beginning of my stream, so if you're tuning in now, hello, JP in the chat room. I'll see you, JP, in the chat room. Anybody that sends super chats in the afternoon, I'm going to tell you, if it's a big super chat, this is what we're going to do on here. I'm going to make sure to put you on the next thumbnail. It has to be a big, good-sized super chat. I'll put you on the next whiskey thumbnail. And for all of you, those whiskey videos, reviews that I'm doing them very much about every day. So tomorrow I might drop 2 of them for you in one day. And I do know I have a lot of them coming out for the weekend. So for some of you, welcome to the show. I'll see you. My name is the Reba. You can call me the whiskey. You can call me whatever you want. But we have a serious show. Let's be serious now. We have a good serious show that we have going on here. Okay, I'm going to tell you, for all of you, it comes down to this. Okay, do you know how much and what time you have to stop drinking whiskey or even alcoholic beverages? Do you know, in fact, when your limit is already done? Do you know, in fact, when you have to stop drinking whiskey? I think many of you have the courage to stop. You have the will to stop. Most of you have, how can I say this? You have the idea of when to stop drinking whiskey at a certain time. And for all of you, I will tell you, yes, I'm drinking a little bit of coffee. And for the whiskey that I want to show you, we're going to talk about this whiskey very soon. Right now, this is Stag. Okay, this is Stag. And also, I'm going to try to read as much super chats as I can. I mean, not super chats, messages as I can. I do see over here one of the comments on here, JP, I see you, JP. JP out here says, I don't own any Bitcoin, but I don't want to buy it while it's going up. If it drops lower, closer to 40K, I might actually buy. And you know what? That's a beautiful statement, because I want to tell you, when something's moving hard, that's not the time for any of you to buy. But we're going to talk more about that throughout the show, mainly when it comes down to it. But you know what? I have to give you a good show. I have to give you what's on my mind. I have to give you, this is almost like an afternoon topic, kind of a journal, kind of a, how can I say, kind of a thing that I try to do for all of you, because my point here to do streams in the afternoon, I understand that everybody's working. I completely understand. I'm not fazed by it. What I try to do in the afternoon is to hit one person in the chat room, or one person that's rewatching maybe next week or throughout the year. If I can do something to entertain you, or actually do an amazing stream for maybe anybody out here that maybe just gets the message, it can help somebody out. And I don't think some of you understand that. One person, that's all it is. You only need to reach one person. You wake up, well, if you do wake up every day during the year, it's a lot of days. For all of those days that you wake up, you can positively do something amazing on that day. Now, there could be good deeds that you can do throughout the day, and maybe, I don't know, the mall. You go to the mall, you can go to maybe a pet shop. Maybe you go to, I don't know, the animal hospital, I don't know, anywhere. You can do good deeds throughout your day, every day, once a day, throughout the year. That's cool. That's cool for you guys. But fortunately for me, I have a platform. And on this platform, I can do that myself on the computer. So for me, I'm going to tell you this. I thought of this maybe in the last 2 hours. And if you guys don't think that you're going to see on this stream exactly how I roll. I roll how it is. I kind of, there's nothing scripted. There's no editing on here. It's just how it is. And you see the stream title. When is drinking whiskey too much for a newbie? You're probably asking, how did I get to this moment? How in the last 2 hours or 1 hour, how did I get to the moment that I made a stream strictly about drinking too much alcohol? You're probably asking yourself right now. And I'm going to share with you this. But before we even talk about that, let me make sure that I'm drinking a little bit more of my coffee. So the last 24 hours, I have experienced a little bit of a crazy shit in the last 24 hours. I ended up eating sushi, and the sushi wasn't too good on me. I thought I got salmonella. I thought I was gonna die. Cool, no big deal. Point of the matter is, last 24 hours, I threw up about 2 times. Cool, no big deal. No, it's no big deal. No big deal. Happens to the best of us. I didn't drink any whiskey yesterday. I didn't do a stream yesterday because I was going to do a whiskey review for all of you guys. And as a matter of fact, I was feeling pretty sick yesterday. Now, yesterday, I threw up after eating sushi. Now, you're probably asking what kind of sushi place you went to. Don't worry about it, man. I paid $25.99 for this sushi place that I went to. I could have died. That's cool. No big deal. The point of the matter is, I didn't do a stream yesterday, and the main thing I was focusing on is things out there that entertain me. Now, you guys are probably thinking that for me to be entertained, I tune into whiskey channels. And that's far-fetched of what I do. I never tune into any whiskey channels. The only channels that I tune into sometimes is my buddy, Whiskey Encore. He is the only guy that I sometimes tune into. He does late at night. You can watch him whenever he does it on a Tuesday. But there's no other whiskey channel that I watch because to me, it is pointless to watch another person's artwork. It's pointless to watch another person's channel when in fact you have your own channels. When you start watching other whiskey channels, you start creating a little bit of a funk inside your brain. If you have any notions, and if you are a YouTube creator, the last thing you want to do is watch maybe some of your own people in the community talking about certain products. So for me, I do not tune into any whiskey channel at all. And you're probably thinking, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. You know why it's unbelievable? Because I went from doing whiskey hunting videos to the point that I got bored doing it. Everybody started doing it. Cool! No problem. You guys can get all of the fame you want to. In the end, I know that I was the reason why. What is this guy's name? Is Brewer? I don't know his name. Brewy, big boy, big chunky boy. He's a whiskey hunter that he became whiskey hunter overnight. Brewy, some shit like, I don't know his name. Don't drop it in the chat room, you're gonna get timed out. Point of the matter is, this chunky man, I'm pretty sure he saw my channel and he went along with it. He started doing whiskey hunting, which is best thing for him. His channel blew up, that's cool. But you have to understand, I'm literally the OG of OGs when it comes to classical whiskey hunting, bourbon hunting, put it up your ass type of goddamn fucking video. Okay? So to me, I give them kudos for all of the people, new people that are currently hunting, because they might have just showed up to YouTube and saw this other guy, Chunky Brewer, whatever his name is. I don't know his name. Point of the matter is, he got it from me. There's a lot of other YouTubers that got it from me, and I think that's cool. I have no problem that they copy me. I know, in fact, deep down inside, that they have copied me. They have copied my bourbon hunting, whiskey hunting, but the only thing you can't copy is me. You can't copy this, son of a bitch. You cannot copy this man here. That is one thing you can't do. So, anyways, point of the matter is, I don't tune into any whiskey content because I'm the one that makes the originals. So I'm starting to do some thumbnails for each and every one of you. Every time you guys super chat, I make sure to put you on that, okay? I put you on that thumbnail, okay? If you super chat big, if you super chat huge, shout outs to all of the Reaper Crew members. You guys are awesome, man. Really awesome, really awesome. Let me change the tune a little bit, make sure I feel like I'm in an island or something. Shout outs to all of you that super chat in the main show today. I have a main show at 9 p.m. Huge shout outs to all of you. So the point is, the only other channels that I tune into is anything related to what I like. And I like watches. I like wrist watches. I like fragrances. The fragrance community is boring. Fragrance community has no content, original content. They do the same stuff over and over again. The fragrance community is completely, there's no creators there that they don't do any good stuff. They're going to keep on repeating it, doing the same stuff. So the only streams that I tune into are the people that I know in the fragrance, not in the fragrance, watch community. Watch community. So I'm tuning into the watch community. And there's a lot of people in the watch community that are there because of me. And again, that is cool. I think that's fabulous. If I can share something from me to you and you get something out of it, that's amazing. If I, in this whiskey little space that I have in my whiskey channel, if I share something to you and you go on enjoying it and you just stay on that, that's cool. That's cool. To me, that's cool. You don't have to tell me. I know, in fact, you got there because of me. That goes with some of the whiskey guys, a little bit of older whiskey guys that hopped onto at the watch community. They started to hop onto the watch community. If you guys go over there, that's cool. But I know, in fact, who is the man that showed you. It was me. There ain't no whiskey guy out here that showed you Archie Luxury. There's no man out here that showed you some of the other channels. It is all me. And to me, I'm fine with that. I don't care that you guys know. Now, the fact is, the fragrance community, I did show many people in the whiskey community. I did show a lot of people in the whiskey community, the fragrance community. But officially, the fragrance community is boring. And I don't want to keep on showing content creators that are just not doing a good job. Shout out to Melissa Villanueva. I see you, Melissa Villanueva. You see, she's a fragrance creator. You see, she's a fragrance creator. Don't you see? She is a full-time worker. She's working right now watching me, okay? And I think that's beautiful. That's amazing. It's beautiful to see. The point matter is, the fragrance community is completely dead. If anybody thinks that there's this one guy called TLRS something reviews, whatever his name is, LGTV reviews in the fragrance community, if he thinks he's doing a good job, he's not. But that's cool. That's not my problem. That's his problem. The point of the matter is, I only tune in to watch content. Why I don't tune into whiskey content again? It is pointless for me to be tuning into other guys that want to be kind of the same. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now you're probably asking, how are we getting to this title name? It says, when is drinking whiskey too much for a newbie? Well, I'll get there. So in the watch community, not only have I motivated and inspired a lot of guys in the watch community to smoke cigars. I have motivated and inspired a lot of guys in the watch community to smoke cigars, and most of the time they're smoking it too much. Most of them, I don't know how to tell you, but a lot of them have had issues with their wives because they're buying too many cigars. And is that because of me? Or they're going to tell their wives it's because of me? No, they're not going to say it's because of me. Of course not. Come on. You think the people in the watch community can say, hey, I was watching this guy. His name is the Whiskey Reaper. You got to blame it on him. She's not going to give a damn. She's just going to slap you in the head, and she's probably, there's going to be something going on. You're not going to get nookie for a whole couple months. Something's going to happen. The point of the matter here is, gotta change the volume, the tone on here. Jesus Christ. The point of the matter here, okay, by the way, AMIC. The point of the matter here is, there's a lot of people that know about the watch community because of me. And I think that's cool. Now, what I don't find cool is when there's people that act like they don't know me. That's cool, man. That's cool. Point of the matter is, if you're tripping on a stream, please say that you don't know me, because I don't know you. You're probably a subscriber that thinks you know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. There's a couple of people that have hopped on to the watch community, and they're trying to make the people out here look like alcoholics. Let me tell you this, okay? Each one of us are adults out here, okay? Each one of us are adults out here. If you're 67 years old, my man, and you're hopping on a stream, drinking a lot of whiskeys, do not point the fingers at me. If you're 59 years old and you're hopping on a stream, and I officially, just because I am a good-looking man, I work out, and I drink whiskey, doesn't mean you could be the same as me. There's always things that you might be, your metabolism might be different than mine. There's no possible way that anybody in the whiskey community can officially blame me if they hop onto the Watch Community's channel and officially just completely, how can I say this? Whamboozle themselves by hopping on drunk. It is not me, my man. It is not nobody in the whiskey community. It is you. It is you. Also, I will say, if there's any person in the watch community, which I will say who it is, and I'm going to mention it now. There's a guy in the watch community that I do tell you I back up as much as I can all the time. Ripper Coo, we got a super chat in the house. Ripper Coo, we're number one. The super chat, Nelson, good to see you, Nelson out here sending $20 super chat goes. Nelson Oliveira, Reaper, The Rock says it doesn't matter. Keep it up. You see what I mean? This is a beautiful super chat. As a matter of fact, this is the best super chat right now. I'm gonna try to make sure that all of you understand. If you send big super chats like this, I would make sure that you're going to be in the next thumbnail if I do a good show. And I'm going to make sure it's a good show, because if it's a bad show, it looks bad on me and it looks bad on you. So make sure to know that. I'm going to make sure that nobody looks bad whenever I actually put you up on the thumbnail. So let me say cheese. Wait, no, let me do another selfie. Let me do another one. Cool. Hey, Nelson, thank you so much. So here we go. Here's the person I'm going to mention. I'm going to mention this person because I hope in God that he hears me. And I hope in God all of you out here, Ripper Coo, I hope all you listen. His name is Marcelo Time. He's one of the guys that I can say he has a lot of different he has a lot of thoughts in his head. And he could do a lot of great stuff out here. He could do amazing content on YouTube. And you're probably asking, why am I saying his channel name? Well, I'm mentioning his channel name because I feel he's a small channel that can officially be a big channel. He could be the top. He could be the Irish Chef. But he doesn't know how to officially coordinate his YouTube channel. He doesn't officially know how to do sort of things that some of us like me do. I'm going to tell you this, okay? The reason why I did the stream is because in the last 24 hours, I saw a lot of alcoholics. And I'm going to say this right now. Alcoholism is not cool. I don't promote it. I don't show you whiskey for you guys to be doing a lot of drinking just because I look cool drinking whiskeys. Okay, just because I look cool drinking whiskey and smoking cigars doesn't mean you are going to be cool like that. You can't replicate me. You have to replicate your own style. That's just what it is. I smoke cigars. I smoke cigars like if cigars are going to be $1,000 a stick every single day if I can. So for all of you watching, I'm going to say, this is Nelson. He's from the watch community. I see you, Nelson. I see you. Point of the matter is, yesterday, I was in the watch community, and this is for the whiskey community too, and for also the fragrance community. This is for all of you guys. This is for all of you. When is drinking whiskey too much for newbies? Let me explain to you this. Just this one bottle, it costs about $300, $250. It's a good price on this bottle. This is a Buffalo Trace product that everybody wants Buffalo Trace. But you're probably asking, why am I showing this son of a bitch bottle? I'm showing you this is because if you give this whiskey to a newbie, if you give this liquor, which it's liquor, if you give this whiskey to somebody that doesn't know how to drink, they will overdrink this and they will eventually say things that they don't need to say. Also, if you don't know about alcohol, you have to see the proofing. There's an ABV in proofing. Son of a gun! This over here, 131.1 proof. If you're a rookie, understand the proofing on what you drink. I don't care if you're drinking sake, okay? If you're drinking sake, understand if you're drinking 15% ABV sake, if you drink a whole bottle, you can die. You can die. You can die. Okay, if you drink a whole bottle of sake and you mix it with certain things, you can die. And I'm going to tell you this, it's not a game. When it comes to alcohol, I don't give a damn if it's beer. You can drink a whole factory of Bud Light. You can drink a whole factory of Bud Light. You got an issue if you drink all of that, okay? And also, I'm going to have to put Money Burner on here. Money Burner in the house! Here we go. Let's put him on here. And for all of you watching, this is one of my panelists. This is the home of Money Burner. Here we go. Boom it!
Hey, what are you... Drinking is good for you, man. It stops blood clots.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 100%.
I think everybody should drink. You know, I think when people wake up in the morning, the first thing they should do is have a glass of whiskey. If you want to have a real good day, make it a double. Enough of this sissy boy stuff. All right? Cereal, eggs, tuh. You know what I say? Some Wild Turkey 101. Suck back on Uncle's medicine cabinet. Blah, blah, blah. That's what I say. I know more families have been torn apart from milk than they have by drinking booze. Drinking booze is the solution to all of America's problems. Why are people not drunk right now? I should be drinking while I'm driving. Why am I not drinking and driving? God damn it. Booze, man. Liquor. You gotta suck back that liquor. Pour it down your gullet. Am I right or am I right? Can I get a hell yeah?
Can we get a boom?
GOAT! The GOAT!
Gotta put that one. Hey, Money Burner, let me tell you, Money Burner. So yesterday, not yesterday, this morning, I have a guy, Marcelo Time. You see Marcelo Time on my stream last year. Marcelo Time drank a whole sake bottle. Son of a gun! A whole sake bottle.
Sake it to me, baby.
Have you ever drank sake before?
Yeah, I had sake.
What'd you think of it?
It was sake. It's sake. Get it?
Let me tell you this. You come back, yes?
Yeah.
Before I lose my train of thought.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. I lost completely my train of thought. God damn, I lost my train of thought. Shit. Whole train of thought. Damn it, money burner. Trying to help.
Because you're not drinking enough, man. You got to drink more.
Drinking
Drink
coffee out here.
thoughts in line. You gotta
Drinking
drink more
coffee
whiskey.
out here. Look, the last time Money Burner drank a little bit of a sip of, a little bit of, what was it you drank? You drank, what was it, like 4% non-alcoholic cider? Remember that time?
Yeah.
And he literally sprayed his eye. He sprayed his eye over here. Look. He sprayed his eye over here. What did you think of that time?
Dude,
When you sprayed your eye.
I wasn't even drinking that day.
No. He was drinking. As a matter of fact, he was drinking that cider. You know that apple cider. What do they call that?
Apple cider.
What is it
Apple
called?
cider vinegar.
No. There's a name for the company. I forgot the name. It's called Canadian Orchid. I don't know what it's called. It's definitely not Wild Turkey 101, but it's something. The point of the matter is,
I'll tell you something. Look at this guy. Look at this house, man. Look at this. Look at these houses. Can you see? Let me turn my camera around. Actual. Look at this neighborhood, man. This is like,
it's a beautiful neighborhood.
yeah, all Italians. These goddamn Italians have all the fucking money, man.
That's insane. Let's cover this up over here so that everybody doesn't know they have a M4. Ah, jeez. Everybody starts knowing you have an M4 and it's over. It's over, man. It's over.
M4, bro. M4 is for girls.
Point of the matter is here, okay, look, we're going to stay on topic on this stream, okay? When is drinking whiskey too much for a newbie? I'm going to tell you this, okay? If you drink sake for your first ever drink of the day, you have to drink slow, man. You can't decide, oh, you know what, I'm just going to destroy this whole bottle. You can't do that, my man.
No.
You got to take it easy. Especially you got to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I say? I say just drink, bro. Just drinking. Just keep on drinking. Hey, Whiskey Reaper, I gotta go take measurements for this customer, man. It was nice.
Good. Hey, good seeing you. And for all of you watching, here you go. There's Money Burner. There you go. You can say hi. Hey, hi. Hey. Good to
Keep
see you.
sucking back the whiskey, folks.
You son of a bitch. Anyways, point of the matter is, I lost complete train of thought. You see, this is why usually most of you guys think that it's easy for me to. I lost complete train of thought. Shit. Anyways, look. Let me say this. Some of you watching, let's go back into the mood. I gotta change the music or something, man. I gotta get back in the goddamn mood. Shit, man. Come on. Okay, look. So, you guys already heard the story. I like watching the watch community because it's just different. I wear watches every day. Every day I wear a watch. There's not a day that I don't wear a watch. I wear a watch every day. But I did see yesterday there was a lot of intoxicated people on the streams. To me, is that cool? Is that a cool thing to do? Like, if you are actually a person that people know, it's a bad look. It's a really bad look. If people don't know you, maybe that wouldn't matter. But if you were around a lot of friends, would you want to be that blasted? Would you want to be to the point that everybody thinks you're lightweight? Again, I'm going to refer to this whiskey again. This is 131 proof. Okay, for some of you that want to know, 131 proof. This is now for a rookie. You don't drink this, you don't shoot this back, you have to enjoy this. There's value in every bottle also. So the money is also there. You don't want to shoot this back. Now, this stream was dedicated to all of you. If I can reach out to one person out there in the chat room, that is all that matters, okay? If you officially think you could start drinking whatever it is without eating and without pacing yourself, you might have a bad night. You might have the worst night of your life. There's a lot of consequences to come with that, okay? There has a lot of consequences to come. You can say bad things if you drink way too much. Everybody's personality is different when they drink. You have to understand, be responsible when you drink. Now, I'm telling you that I was watching the watch community. There was a lot of people that were under the influence, and I thought to myself, is there a time that I should just step in? Now, I did step in today just to see on Marcelo Time's stream, just to see if he remembered any of the stock tips or any of the crypto tips, and I talked to him. Didn't remember anything. Now, I hope when you watch this, Marcelo, you think of what I have to say. There's some people that shouldn't be drinking. If it's your first time drinking whiskey, understand whiskey is nothing to play with. Drink responsibly. Enjoy one bottle at a time if you can, if you're a rookie. If you're watching this now and you just tune into my channel because you want some content, if you're tuning into this channel because you want to learn about whiskey, learn about how your body can take maybe a glass, learn how your body reacts, okay, to maybe an ounce. Learn how your body and your taste buds work with cheap whiskey. Learn how it is to stabilize your drinking. Be responsible when you drink. Now you're asking me, why isn't there amazing $300 bottles that are $20? Because at the end of the day, if that happened, do you understand how many people out here would be super tipsy? You gotta pay to play, my man. If you want a $250 bottle, you have to pay to play. That's just how it is. Most of the time, my recommendation to the people that do start collecting, I always tell them at the beginning, I go, hey, the best bottles you have are the ones that you will drink least of. And most of the time, the least expensive bottles you have, $20 bottle, $30 bottles, you will drink the most of. So try to buy those $200 bottles. Try to buy those $150 bottles. Try to buy those allocated whiskeys that are very hard to find. Because you, my man, it'll be harder for you to drink up a whole bottle of that in a week or a month. You might take a couple months to drink a whole bottle of $250 worth of whiskey because you know, in fact, you paid top dollar for it. My recommendation would be to do that. If there's a way for you to help yourself out, if you can't control your drinking, my recommendation for some of you is to get the most expensive bottles. I always tell people that. Now, you're probably asking, well, I have all kind of bottles. I got inexpensive, expensive, you name it, but I know my limit. I know, in fact, that I can't have too many cocktails. I can have a limit on cocktails because when it comes to cocktails, you mix it with whiskey and the sweetness on that sugar gets to my head for some reason. I don't like too many cocktails. When it comes to drinking whiskey from a Glencairn, I enjoy it like that because I can pace myself. Also, when I do whiskey tastings with all of you, you see me how I pour. I pour small amounts. You're probably asking why I pour small amounts. You got no money? No, I got a bag of bottles. I got a bag of bottles to the bag of bottle to the bag of bottle. I have a bunch of them. But the point of the matter is, you have to learn how to pace yourself. And the best way to learn is from somebody that maybe I inspire somebody to learn that way. Pour yourself a little bit. Today, I'm going to have 4 whiskeys on the stream tonight at 9 p.m. And if you see how I pour them, I pour a little bit of it. I think maybe I do an ounce. That's 4 ounces of a span of maybe an hour and a half. That's okay. Before I eat before I drink and do the tasting, I eat something a couple hours before, and then we do the tasting. I think that's fantastic. That way is the way to go. But you know what? The things that I see, man, do people let it go in the watch community? I mean, they can do them. They can do them. But the fact is, there's a lot of people in the whiskey community that go over there, and they don't recognize that they came from here. To me, it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that if you come from a community like the whiskey community, not everybody is an alcoholic. Not everybody on here, especially me, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of comments that I get a lot, okay? I get a lot of comments that, oh, this guy's drunk! This guy's drunk! He's slurring. You hear those in short videos? I get comments all the time. I leave them up and I still give them the like because at the end of the day, they have no idea. And most of the time, they're drinking White Claw. Those are the people. Those are the people that are trying to newbies that are trying to tune into a whiskey channel. They see my channel and they're drinking White Claw. They're drinking White Claw. And they're seeing my video and they're like, oh, I got to make fun of this guy because they're in like the 5th White Claw. I don't know what flavors they got. They're in the 5th White Claw, and they want to comment something on my videos, my short videos, because sometimes, if you don't know already, I do videos all over Miami. I could be in the car doing a video. So if you hear me and it sounds different, and most likely it's because I got the AC on, I'm driving. I'm driving doing these videos sometimes. So if you hear me that I sound far away, if I'm slurring, it's because I'm turning. It doesn't mean that I'm drinking. And people think just because each one of us has a whiskey channel, we're all alcoholics. As a matter of fact, we're not. We're YouTube creators. And for all of you that do not know the difference between a YouTube creator, which is me and many other of my colleagues, I'm gonna say colleagues. Okay, I want to say colleagues, but I don't watch them. Like Whiskey Encore. He's a cool guy. Great guy. Great guy. Great guy. Cheech! Great guy. He's a great guy. He sent me something last week. I popped open the bottle in front of you guys. It was a fun stream. Fantastic stream. He sent, it was like $85 worth, okay? $85 worth of a whiskey that I wanted because it was green. Amazing guy. I don't tune into all of his streams because I do know that it's just too late sometimes. And sometimes when there was a panel of people, that there was a certain amount of people that are alcoholics and non-alcoholics, sometimes I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. Sometimes I just do not want to watch it. If I'm a YouTube creator, understand, I have to hold my pedestal a little bit higher than some of you. I understand that some of you might get offended by this, but understand, if you're a YouTube creator, most of the time, we do not get drunk. We do not preach alcohol. We do not ever tell you to drink a whole bottle in a day. At the end of the day, when we drink bottles, we drink small amounts. And it doesn't matter if you just tune into my show. If you tune into my show, you go on to another show, it still looks bad on the community. If you're drinking Buffalo Trace and you're showing it, does that correlate to me because I'm showing Buffalo Trace? Yeah. It correlates to me, and it correlates to all of us, as a matter of fact. It correlates to the whole community and all of the YouTube creators. At the end of the day, all of the YouTube creators are showing you, we're all showing you whiskey bottles so that you can save money if it's straight dookie. It doesn't mean that we're making content for you to be chugging down a whole bottle a day. It's for you to know if this bottle is good, for you to share with friends and family, not for you to be goggling it down in one goddamn sitting. I will never do that with any of my bottles. I know the consequences because I do know, in fact, this stream has started off because I saw a man drinking a whole thing of sake. And I drank a whole bottle of sake many years ago. When I drank a whole bottle of sake many years ago, it was the worst feeling I had. It was the worst thing I maybe could have done in my whole life. Mind you, I was at a party with a bunch of guys, and most of them, let's just say it, okay? Let's just be honest out here. They got money. Most of my friends had money, okay? We were at a sushi place, my friend's sushi place, his own sushi place. He has a bunch of sushi places out here. And they were all here at the party. Everybody had a business. Everybody had an amazing, huge business. They're making a lot of money. All cool. But I have gave them so much entertainment over the years that they don't care what I eat. They don't care what I drink. It is all for me because I am their friends, and that's just how it is. They understand, in fact, that they have more money than me, and okay, they don't have to show it. They don't have to show it. In fact, the way for them to show their appreciation to me that day, they gave me a whole sake bottle. And the whole sake bottle that they gave me, I thought it was cool. I thought it would be the coolest thing possible. Let's all drink this sake bottle. Mind you, we were drinking sake before the bottle came out to me. I'm going to tell you this. Everybody was drinking sake, but that bottle had my name on it. The Reaper's name on it. I hadn't drank sake ever like that. And I drank the whole sake bottle in a span of God knows how many hours in the party. It was an amazing, beautiful party. I remember it completely because I did not get blasted. I didn't get blasted. But I did drink the whole sake bottle. When I can tell you it was the worst thing I have ever experienced in my life, I'm going to say it's the worst tasting taste that I can think of. This is why, to this day, I do not drink sake because sake has a sweet taste to it, and I do not like sake because of that. It brings me back to the day that I drank a whole thing of sake. If you think when you get super blasted you start seeing things, well, let me just say this. You don't start seeing things, but the world starts turning around. You start thinking that the world is flat, when in fact it's round. You start thinking crazy things. And sometimes, depending on your personality, some people's personalities do change when they drink a lot. Thankfully, my personality doesn't change. I'm just I'm as straight edge as possible when I drank that bottle. But I will tell you, sake is a horrible thing to drink. Having it at a sushi place a little bit, it's cool. No big deal. But don't overdo your drinking. So anyways, let's going back to the fact. Marcelo Time drank, he's a buddy of ours. He drank a whole thing of sake. Now, drinking sake and mixing it, again, I'm going to say this again for all of you that drink whiskey. If you're new to whiskey, I'm gonna help you out a little bit here because I want to make sure that somebody out there just tunes into this show and they watch the whole show down the line. If it helps out somebody this year or next year, that's all I care about. In the year 2021, when they click onto this video, when they click onto this live stream, they're gonna watch this whole thing and they're gonna know in fact that there's consequences when you actually mix and drink too much. If you drink this for the first time, or any whiskeys in general for the first time, and you start mixing it with different kind of alcoholic beverages like White Claw, which I don't drink White Claw, but if you by any chance mix it just with a lemonade that has a little bit of alcohol, if you mix it with Bud Light, if you mix it with anything that's horrible, any type of beer or any other type of, I'll even say, even wine. If you mix it with wine, it's going to be a bad night. It's the worst thing possible for you to actually mix whiskey with other things. So you're probably asking, what does it have to do with the what does it have to do with the watch community? What does it have to do with the whiskey community? Again, I'm gonna relay the message to a lot of people that hop on to other people's streams that they do not know. Okay, if you hop on a different stream and you talk about whiskeys all the time, everybody's going to be pointing their eyes back on the whiskey community. And again, I get messages all the time, man. I get messages every single week saying this man is drunk, complete drunk in the short videos. All the short videos that I do. There's a time, maybe I posted one 5 months ago, I get one there. And to me, that's cool. People don't understand that not everybody's the same. But it's a bad look on the whiskey community. It's just a horrible, horrible look. Anyways, where am I getting at with this? Let me make sure I drop the link in here. Because I forget to drop the link every now and then. By the way, huge shout outs. Thank you so much, Nelson Oliveira. You made me feel like this stream is really worth actually doing. I didn't want to do a stream on the afternoon today because I have a main show tonight at 9 p.m. So Nelson Oliveira, thank you so much for this super chat. I really, really do appreciate you, my man. Point of matter, let's light this up. Now, the other thing that I noticed, I noticed streams aren't, how can I say this? I'm doing a stream right now. Moneyburner hopped on, that's cool. I know Moneyburner's personality. He's been with me since the get-go. Okay, I know Moneyburner, how he is. I just know him. Point of matter is, if I drop anybody in here and you have a wrench, and I know in fact your personality, how it is, I'm going to get to know it. On live streams, okay? These are live streams that you're watching. If you ever watch a different live stream that's not this one, maybe you're watching a live stream, a beer live stream, maybe you're watching a food live stream, maybe you're watching a fragrance live stream, maybe you're watching a watch live stream. There's a lot of personalities in the mix in the channel. Sometimes you put them all together, and sometimes you can get a fire ant with a bee. You can get a couple different kind of insects. It's like putting different kind of fire ants together. Every one of these kind of ants are just going to be different. This is how it is. Some people are from Canada, some people are from the US, some people are from Europe, from the UK, some people are from Germany, some people are from Italy. There's other people from Hawaii. They hop onto the streams. The point of that is to entertain everybody and be cool about it. You know, you're in a stream with other people. You have to understand their personalities. It's just what it is. If you plan on hopping on a stream intoxicated on, I don't know what it is. You could be under the influence. Now, I'm going to say this. There was a lot of people yesterday under the influence. And one of the worst things I probably seen yesterday was somebody that wasn't even drinking whiskey. Actually, I believe there was 2 people that were under the influence doing something. Now, this can happen to any community. But the point of the matter is, it reflects back on the community that you're in. And yes, this title on the stream is When is Drinking Whiskey Too Much for a Newbie? The same thing goes if you are actually abusing something on the stream. It is the worst thing to do. If you are officially one of these people that does that, you shouldn't be on the stream. You should be watching, you should be in the chat room relaxing and enjoying the show. I'm going to say the difference between a YouTube creator like me and a subscriber that's random, like all of you guys been here long time. JP, I see you. Good to see JP. Also, Farm Kitty. Good to see Farm Kitty. Good to see Melissa Villanueva. Good to see Melissa Villanueva. Also, anybody to the chat room. Tater Dom. Good to see Tater Dom. Good to see anybody in the chat room. It's good to see all of you. You guys are faces that I see in the chat room all the time. That's cool. But you have to understand, if I'm a YouTube creator, I'm going to try to defend other YouTube creators. That's just how it is. If there's a random person that hops on a stream, most likely the person has no idea that there's a little bit of a divide. If there's a person that doesn't have a channel, you have to understand, everybody's going to want to help out the other person that's actually doing and creating content for YouTube. It's just how it is. If I wanted to defend Archie, if I wanted to defend Marcelo Time, anybody that has a YouTube channel, I defend people that have YouTube channels mainly because I know that they're putting a little bit of effort into their content. If I was to defend Whiskey Encore, he doesn't need defending. Whiskey Encore is one of the guys that if he sees something happening in the stream, he has a stream at night Tuesdays. If he sees some kind of toxic person, he kicks them out of the stream. That's just what it is. It's a good thing to do. And for a YouTube creator, if you're the host and you're the leader on a certain platform, you have to understand when is it time to kick somebody out. You have to know, hey, this person's intoxicated. Hey, see you later, buddy. You kick them out. That's just what it is. Anything that happens reflects on you. It's just what it is. It reflects back on you. So again, you're asking me, well, what does it have to do with drinking too much whiskey? It does have to do with drinking too much whiskey. The people yesterday that I saw were drinking a little bit too much of the things that I can't believe just on the stream. And Am I watching? You're probably asking, am I watching? Mind you, what happened yesterday? I felt bad, I threw up. I had nothing to watch, and I watched that because I enjoy watching that stuff. If I'm in the comments sometimes, it's to help out a show. And sometimes if I say something in the comments that it's a little bit of a Twitter warrior type of comment, it's usually to spark up a show. Remember, I have to understand that I have a YouTube channel too. At the end of the day, you don't know when my channel could blow up. I thought that it was going to blow up recently. Now I'm close to 8,000. We're doing a hell of a job out here. We're really doing a hell of a job. If it's not for you guys, I really wouldn't have a channel. If it's not for you guys that enjoy whiskey, I wouldn't have a channel at all. At the end of the day, look, okay? I think I said what I need to say. Is there something else that I had to say? I'm trying to figure that out. I think you guys realize that none of this is scripted. These are things that I just say off the whim. If anybody wants to bring up a comment in the chat room, you can bring up a comment in the chat if you want to. Over here, I drank a White Claw. Over here, JP says, I drank a White Claw and it was a mistake. Never again. Yes, White Claws are for people that really don't know that there's other good stuff out there. Let me see some of the comments on here. You were talking about newbies drinking too much. Okay, yeah. Let me see if there's another comment. I think there was another comment on here. Let me see. Now, okay, so this is a good. Now she knows. In fact, Melissa Villanueva knows. In fact, that she's been mixing a little bit too much of drinks. But she realized it. She realized it. I've told her this before, and she realized it in the last, I don't know, maybe week or so, or 2 weeks. She's been drinking because of me. I show her whiskeys, and she's gone from whiskeys to drinking cocktails, and she's gone from cocktails to drinking wine. And I think personally, that's fantastic that you find a hobby. But she knows, in fact, that you can't be mixing certain things. Now, I think she kind of got it because there was a time that it completely messed her up completely. She knows, in fact, not to drink at a certain time. She knows, in fact, that she has to eat. She knows, in fact, that she can't mix beer and wine. She knows, in fact, that she can't be mixing whiskey with wine. But these are things that you learn. It's good that you learn at home. Never learn any of these things. If you're new into drinking whiskey, never learn any of these things out in the public. That's the last thing you want to do. Drink responsibly. Remember, if you cannot drink responsibly, take an Uber, take a taxi, call a friend to pick you up. Because at the end of the day, my recommendation for all of you, if you want to drink a certain whiskey that you don't know if it's high proof or it's low proof, it's going to be good for you, drink it at home and make sure that you're not working tomorrow. Just know what's right and wrong. You understand? Just know what right and wrong is. Let me smoke this cigar up because I think I've been talking good. I'm trying to figure out if I forgot something. Currently, Bitcoin price right now, 67,481. Shoutouts to the fragrance community. Shoutouts to the whiskey community. Shoutouts to the watch community. You guys really do a hell of a job when you do a good stream. And I'm going to say this. For anybody that's coming to the chat room, I'm going to try to light you up as much as possible. But again, I'm going to say today's show, afternoon show, everybody works when I do streams. So it's always great to see a super chat. So Nelson Oliveira, man, you have no idea. He says over here, Reaper the Rock says, it doesn't matter. Keep it up. Let me sip on this. Shoutouts to Elalale. I see you, Elalale. I want to say something. And by the way, okay, there we have the ladies in the chat room in the afternoon. Most of the time, I think all of you already know, okay, the ladies get to leave work early. The men have to stay back at work. That's just how it is. The ladies get the opportunity to walk out of the office. And I see you, and point of the matter is, look here. There's one guy also, I'm going to say, there's one guy that used to hop on here. He hopped on here 2 times, many moons ago. I was working with the fragrance community, and one of the guys in the fragrance community, his name is Mr. Smelly. Mr. Smelly. Yes, Mr. Smelly. Yes, Mr. Smelly. He was working really, really good. He's a YouTube creator, and sadly, we lost him on the live streams. Sadly, we lost him on the live streams. Smelly used to do streams every Friday. There was a point in time. Now I'm going to tell you this beautiful story. This is a beautiful story. Let me tell you. This is a beautiful story. Do I need to put some Hollywood emotional music on here right now currently? Because I can do that. If you want me to, by the way, I do know somebody decided to start using emotional music because of me. Shout out to you! Shout outs to you! I'm so glad that I gave a lot of people a little bit of things to do. Point of the matter is, okay, there was a time that there was a guy named Smelly on my channel. I didn't know how to use the mic. I was using the mic, the backside, not the front side, the backside. I didn't know how to use streams at all. I didn't know how to defend myself because I didn't even know how to exit a stream. At the time, I will tell you, the man was streaming every Friday. I was helping him out on his stuff. It is a beautiful, beautiful story. He officially got into drinking a lot. As a matter of fact, that's not the beautiful part of the story. But he started drinking a lot of beer. A lot of beer. To the point that it was outrageous. He could have not had to drink so much beer. The point of the matter is he was drinking on the streams. When it came down to it, his stream started going down and down and down. Because I was in there. At the time, this guy, Smelly, in the fragrance community, he had it all, man. He had it all. At the time that I was hopping on, he had 200 and something people watching. When I was hopping on to his streams, I was making his streams so popping, and my mic wasn't even working. My computer wasn't even working. I don't even know what was happening. The point of the matter is, I was doing great shows, and my channel was very, very small at the time. In a span of maybe half a year, he went from drinking 1 beer to drinking about 5 beers on a sitting or 6 beers on a sitting after I left his channel. You're probably asking, that's not responsible drinking. And it's not. When I left his channel, this is a beautiful story. Hear this. This is a beautiful story. Hear this story. When I left his channel, he went from 200 viewers daily. He had people watching in the chat room, 200 people watching because they wanted to know what I was going to say. He went from that to 70-something viewers, to 80-something viewers. It was decreasing over time because there was nobody out there to really say what they needed to say. There's people in the panels that do not have channels, and when you put them on a channel like this one, if you put them on a panel, they can deteriorate your whole channel, your whole stream, your whole everything. Everything you work for, they can deteriorate just because you want to put them on the screen, and they're just boring. And you're probably asking, where's the beautiful story? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry. It is coming. So as time started going by, he stopped streaming. He was drinking more, and this is gonna get beautiful, real beautiful. He kept on drinking, and his views went from 200 when I was there to officially under 80 views, people watching. And to the point that every time he streams now, if he ever streams, it's 50-something people watching on his 40-something channel, 40-something thousand subscriber channel. You're probably asking, where did that go? Well, first off, it went to the people out there. They hopped on a channel thinking they can help out a channel. They destroyed the channel completely. They destroyed the algorithm. They destroyed the topic. They destroyed everything. He kept on drinking, and to this day, yes, I might have just made $20 today on this stream this afternoon. Everybody's working. To this day, currently right now, I was the only guy that was trying to help that guy out. I would tell him that it's going to be an amazing show. He didn't listen. He kept on drinking. He wasn't drinking responsibly. The beautiful story of this is that I am officially here. I'm getting close to 8,000 subscribers. I stream every week. I sometimes stream every day. And I know the consequences. They come down to drinking a lot of beer, a lot of whiskey, a lot of wine, a lot of cocktails. I know the consequences of drinking too much alcoholic beverages. And I want to share that with you. Do not drink a lot of alcoholic beverages, especially Bud Light, especially White Claw. That shit is straight dookie. The point of the matter is, the beauty of this whole story is that, in fact, I basically defeated a guy by basically doing nothing. I did absolutely nothing. I walked away from a stream, and at the end of the day, now today, it is 5:25 p.m., I have you guys watching. I have people that are going to rewatch this. I have people that are going to watch the main show tonight. I get on the main show. I get a good amount of money to help me, motivate me to do more streams. I do more streams because you guys send money. When it comes to the super chats, do you understand? The super chats that you guys are going to send, I'm going to put them up on every thumbnail that I do. I thought of that recently. Nobody's thinking of that. I just thought of that recently. The beautiful thumbnails I'm going to be putting up, just so beautiful. Nobody told me that. Point of the matter is, the beautiful story of all this, I burned some bridges, and the bridges were burnt, and that, I think, were pretty amazing. Sometimes you have to teach people that, hey, this might not be your thing. The beautiful story is that the man doesn't stream anymore, and now he's doing videos, and maybe his mental status is better now. He's less stressed. He's probably not getting wrinkles. He's not drinking as much beer as he would be if he was on stream. This is a guy in the UK that had his channel. His name is Smelly. He doesn't drink anymore. Probably drinks one drink. So the beautiful story out of all of this, natural selection happens on YouTube too. And I want to make sure that all of you that don't have channels understand. Drink responsibly. And I think that's an amazing story. Hey, let me cheer you up a little bit. Throughout the world, there's people that can't eat. There's people that can't afford food in their plate. There's people that officially can't buy fragrances. If you're one of these people that are working day to day, year to year, paycheck to paycheck, there's one company currently that I can tell you that is fantastic. The one company I'm about to show you when it comes to fragrances is Zaharoff. Now you're probably asking me, well, I've seen Zaharoff. Well, you haven't seen this one too much. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you this. When it comes to these streams are all out of the woodwork. And look, okay, I've been wearing this today. I wore this one today. This is George Zaharoff's, okay? It's called Black Rose, Signature Black Rose. This is a fantastic fragrance. As a matter of fact, today I decided, look at the juice in this. How beautiful the juice. Let me put myself full screen. Maybe you guys can see me a little bit better. The point of the matter is, I'm wearing this today. I oversprayed myself with this one today. And I think this is absolutely phenomenal. For me, overspraying myself, I thought, how many sprays did I do today? I think I did like 7 sprays of this today. This is fabulous. Now, for all of you that do not have money, you work paycheck to paycheck. You work paycheck to paycheck. to get yourself a beautiful fragrance. Some of the fragrances that you want to get are $400, $350. This one over here is beautiful. For any of you men that love a beautiful fragrance, okay, this is just, it's so refreshing. It's so nice. You get a light amount of rose on here, and it's a special rose. It's called Black Rose. And for all of you watching, you got to go to Zaharoff.com. If any of you renters could do me the favor and drop the Zaharoff website in the chat room, I would really appreciate you for that one. But this one over here is one of his newest releases, Black Rose. Really, really like this one. This is what I'm wearing today. And for all of you that want to feel amazing, if you cannot buy a watch, okay, if you cannot buy a watch, this is the watch I'm wearing. I already showed you this one. I showed you this one last stream. I believe it was last stream I showed you this one. This is the watch I'm wearing today. I really, really like it. I can bang this up. I love the bracelet. The bracelet on here is amazing. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. But when it comes to these streams, I show you everything that I do, and I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. That's the main thing here, because I used to be like some of you. I used to waste money on things that you shouldn't waste. Over here, I thank you so much, Tater Dom. Tater Dom in the chat room, There you go. You can go visit the website. And this is Zaharoff Fragrances. And if you go visit the website, that is the fragrance that you can find on the main website. And it's a beautiful fragrance. The best part about this is that you're looking at a big bottle. I believe this is a 4.2 ounce. Let me make sure of it. 4.2 or 4 ounces. This is fabulous. I've been spraying it today. Really like it. Oh man, I really, really like this one. And the beauty on this bottle too. I didn't know this till somebody shared this with me. So they're all hand painted. Each one of these. And by the way, Nelson Oliveira. I know Nelson Oliveira is into luxury items. This would be something luxury for you. Nelson Oliveira, if I can tell you one thing, this is going to be an amazing fragrance for you. You have a little bit, compared to the last release that he had, there's a rose fragrance that he has released recently. I actually spray that when I'm smoking heavy cigars. And some of you don't smoke cigars. So if you don't smoke cigars, this would probably be one of the better options too. This is fantastic. But I had to show you. Thank you, Tater Dom, for dropping that in here. Look, if you're rewatching this in the year 2026, if you're rewatching this in the year 2030, because YouTube it stays on YouTube forever. Look, when I'm older, when I turn 65, if I make it to 65, or I make it to 75, or I make it to 90, I can go rewatch my shows. And I know, in fact, that some of you enjoy these shows. As long as you guys enjoy these shows and enjoy that I talk about this, that's all that matters at the end of the day. But anyways, I'm going to tell you, our stream has been fantastic. And you know what? Let me make sure that I always tend to do a short show for most of you. Let me check the chat room in here. I do know, in fact, let me see. Yeah, I got to make sure. This is my cue to start eating. I usually watch Archie Luxury Show. That is the only show I usually watch. I don't recommend all of you to go watch that. Currently, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of drama over there, so I wouldn't tell all of you to watch it. But for all of you watching, hey, I hope I have inspired you somehow on these streams. For all of you watching, if you have been watching from the get-go, from any of my streams, from the beginning, hey, thank you so much for being a part of this. We see the Bitcoin jar. Now, I'm going to give this to all of you in the chat room, okay? I'm going to give you this beautiful little message. I'm doing a little bit of a giveaway. When we hit 70,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so for all of you, here you go. Here is Bitcoin. If it hits or passes, it has to pass. It has to pass 70,000. Okay, it has to pass 70,000. The moment it passes 70,000, I will do a giveaway. Now you have to be constantly on these channels. You have to constantly be commenting. If I remember that you commented often in my short videos, if you're commenting and helping me out in the chat room, I will do my best, okay, to give you something. Tater Dom, if you don't know Tater Dom, I think he won a giveaway And the giveaway is one of the fragrances that I actually used recently. He won a brand new bottle. There's a lot of people I want to give stuff to. All of you. I want to give stuff to all of you. Melissa Villanueva, JP, Adelala, see, Farm Kitty, who else? Adventurers, everybody in the chat room. Nelson Oliver, AM. I want to give everybody stuff. But you have to understand that people watch me. And when they watch me, if you're not a YouTube creator and you're a subscriber, most of the time, there's a lot of people that just tune in now. And if they tune in now, they want to be part of that giveaway too. And I'm going to tell you, it could be tomorrow. It could be the next day. We'll see when that happens. But officially, I'm going to lay down the stream. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Going to the moon. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hey, we have had a fantastic stream. I left it all on the paint. And I hope I helped somebody out. If there's anybody that I have helped out, I hope it's you, my man. If your name is, by any chance, random name, I'm just going to say out there, okay? Charlie. Random name, I'm going to say out there. If your name is Charlie, if you're watching this, Charlie, if I have connected to you, Charlie, random name, I'm going to say out here. Trent. If I connected to you, Trent, remember, I'm not Nostradamus. I am not a psychic. Well, sometimes I am a psychic. I am the Reaper. And at the end of the day, I try to give you an amazing, amazing stream. So for all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed this whole stream. And don't forget, tonight will be the main show at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. will be the whiskey show. So for all of you, positivity is key. Stay positive, gentlemen. Stay positive, ladies. And remember, drink responsibly and drink lightly. For all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to say this. Reaper Coup! You know what time it is. Reaper Coup ring number 1. I'll see you all on the next one. Do me all the favor if you haven't. Please do me a favor. We're going to get on the algorithm on this video. Please hit me with the upvote on this. If you haven't subscribed, you can still hit the upvote. Just hit the upvote on this video. And if by any chance you're watching this in the year 2026, if you're watching this in the year 2025, if you're currently watching this, rewatching this live stream in the year 2030, if you're rewatching this, Reaper, I see you, Reaper. In the year 2041, Reaper, and you got $84 million in your bank account, Reaper. Remember to give away money. Give away money to people that deserve it. When you do that, my man, they will eventually have one of those days too, and they will give away too. The other person that got to give away, they will officially get something, and they will give away too. Deeds are great here in the world that we live in, and do deeds as much as you can. Spread positivity. Negativity is good too, gentlemen. And don't forget, negativity will make people realize that they're doing the wrong thing. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I end the stream now, and I'll see you all on the next one. See you soon.